Welcome back to another Arizona property tour. Today I'm in Desert Hills, which is North Phoenix. I'm showing beautiful 1 acre lot homes. This one's got an RV garage and casita. Let's go check it out. All right, here is the front exterior of the house. The home is located in Desert Hills. So what's nice about Desert Hills is it's a beautiful area. It's got shopping nearby, grocery store, and all kinds of shopping restaurants. It's only about 6 minutes away from here, and all the roads are paved except for this one. It kind of looks like a little alleyway, but it's an actual road. It does have like, how do I say, gravel on it, little finite gravel. So you can drive on it. If it rains and all that, you'll be fine. But what I like is that it's smooth and easy to get to. Sometimes these homes on land can be harder to get to. So here is the front exterior. It's got a nice style to it. I was noticing that some of these black, I want to call them bricks, decorative, they do need to be painted. These don't look as bad, but the ones over here, I'll take a look. I guess they're kind of grayish looking. They might have been black at one point. But besides that, the exterior paint of the house looks to be in good condition. It's got a nice walkway on both sides from the arches. But yeah, if you notice right there, the wood columns could use a little bit of paint, a little bit of touch up. And then when I was walking over here, I noticed some on the archway that need to be touched up. So the house does need a little bit of TLC. You can see it up there. There you go. Just like to point this out so you know condition and everything. Yeah, I noticed more over here. Needs some paint. Yep. So maybe all of those accent pieces could use some paint. But I will say the paint of the house looks good, which is nice. Now this does have a 3-car garage attached to the main house, and then a massive RV gate, which is great, and a huge trash can. I don't know if that's the standard one, but you can see back there the RV garage, which is nice. That's attached with the casita in the back. So we'll go take a look at that after. The main house is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's about 2,300 square feet, if I'm remembering correctly. It's really quiet and peaceful. It's just nothing but unique homes on land around, which is great. I love this door, nice, large, and oversized. But yeah, you see down there, just a little bit of TLC paint touch-ups. Now, right when you walk in, you notice the unique finishes. Look at the wood columns. That's nice. It's got tile and then carpet in some areas. But yeah, it's got nice tall ceilings. Look at those archways. So you've got a space over here, could be office, could be play area. There's another space over here, kind of giving you dual options. Right when you walk in, this is the main living room space. Now, obviously, this pool table would go because it's eating a lot of space, so it makes it not feel that big. But I love the little fireplace in the corner. I wonder if that works. Looks like it's gas. Let's get an angle over here. So in here doesn't feel as spacious, ideally, but look at those wood beams. Those are gorgeous. So this home has a lot of character. That's one thing I like about it. Doesn't look like all the cookie cutter homes that one can see. So here's a little kitchen eating area. Got nice windows. Looks like granite counters. Let's check out the drawers. Just basic drawers. Got some storage cabinets. Oops. All right. So definitely not soft close either. It does have a higher countertop, but honestly, you could always replace this, lower it. You cut that lower, make it the same height as this, and it would really open up the kitchen. All right, so it's missing a fridge. It does have dishwasher, of course. You can always upgrade that to a bigger sink. So with this house, you would be probably spending a little bit of money. It's just got the basic stove, microwave, does have an oven over there. So it might not be the full move-in kitchen that you're looking for, but I think the Casita and RV garage in the back are really what add value to this home. Plus, of course, 1 acre lot, no HOA, and then the unique character of the house. All right, let's go check out the primary, which is immediately over here. So it is a split floor plan. Got a hall storage closet, like a good little linen closet. A little cutout in the wall right there. Here it is. This is a good size. Again, look at those tall ceilings. They feel about 12 feet. Door to the back patio, which is nice. Give you another angle. Oh, and there's some windows up there. I do see the seams of the windows are failing on that one. I'll have to look up the year of the house. Carpet doesn't appear too bad, but that's the thing with carpet. You never know what kind of condition it's in. There's the bathroom. So just little simple things like bulbs should have been replaced before listing. I always have my sellers do that. Here's a nice big tub. Looks like it's got jets. You don't see those that often anymore. Here is the shower. Now this tile work is pretty. The only problem is I don't think this house has a water softener, and look at the tile on the floor. That's probably not going to come out, so you probably need to replace that. And then you notice it up on the sides a little bit. So ultimately this would probably need to get redone at some point. So I do like the dual vanities. Separate toilet over there with a door. Here is the primary closet. This is a good size. Again, those tall ceilings, you can stack things all the way up there. Walk in, missing a hanging rod. But yeah, definitely a good size. Let's go check out the other bedrooms, which are on the whole other side. So we call this a split floor plan. But I do love the wood beams. It just gives it a unique look. Look at those archways as well. All right, let's go to the left. So all the bedrooms do have carpet. This is the double doors you can see when you're walking up to the house. So this almost seems like it'd be better suited for an office because of those whole double doors. But, oh, and then they've got black baseboards, I'm noticing. So the painting is a little bit different in here. Yeah, I feel like it was probably an office. That's why they've got double doors. It's painted. But you could always make it a bedroom, right? Obviously, just make sure blinds are closed for sleeping and that too much light doesn't come in. But I do love how tall these doors are. Those are got to be 8-foot doors. Nice and tall. All right, here's one bathroom. Tub, shower. Wonder how the grout is looking. Yeah, it just needs some like cleaning. Probably touch up the grout. But overall, it's not too bad. Obviously, you probably want new fixtures because again, the water here in Arizona, let me get close. There you go. You see the mineral buildup. This is why you need a water softener. Again, missing bulbs in there. Really goes a long way. Nice simple vanity. I feel like this look can be kind of timeless though. It's that Spanish look. Another hall closet. Oh, this is like a coat closet. It's nice and deep. Let's check out, oh, that's right. Here is the laundry room. So you're gonna need your own washer and dryer. It does have a sink, which is really nice. Sink is a little bit dirty. Seems more like a utility sink. Cabinets, which is great. You always want cabinets in the laundry. Now let's check out the garage. It is a 3-car garage. It is a bit dirty. They could have at least power washed it. But again, no big deal. So this is nice. There's cabinets all the way over there. Let me step back to give you a view. Nice big water heater. I don't see a water softener, which you can tell by all the mineral buildup, but it's got these neat little built-ins, if you want to call them. You could put storage up there, storage containers, but I would definitely recommend adding plumbing for a water softener and getting one added. Let's see if we can see the year. What is it? Oh, 2020, perfect. So that is newer, that's great. I believe this goes to the side yard. Let's, oops, if I can unlock it. Okay, maybe not. I want to force it. All right. Now there's 2 more bedrooms down here. Another linen hall closet. Here's a bedroom. This one definitely feels smaller. Kind of have a standard closet. And then it's got a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is great. Oh, look, all the bulbs are there. Nice vanity. It's got the tub shower combination as well. And then here's another bedroom. This one feels a little bit bigger than that last one. This one's got a door to the backyard. Again, looks like a standard closet. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait, I did go out this way earlier. Check out the backyard. I feel like this is where the property really shines. I love the covered patio area. Look how long it is. There's pavers back here, which is really nice. So the house does have 2 septics. One for the main house, one for the back house. Now, walking the property, I came to realize the septic for the main house is right here. So we need to get information on how far back it goes. If you wanted to add a pool, you could definitely add one over here and not get in the way of septic. With septic, you always have to be careful. You can't build on top of it, right? But there's so much yard space over here. Let me walk over and show you. There's mountain views over there. Grab a little shade while I show you the whole lot. So yeah, there's tons of space over here to add a pool and be sure you're away from both the septics. Look at all this yard space. There's even a turf area over there with a playground. But yeah, this is nice. I just love how quiet it is. And yes, there are homes around, but you don't feel like anyone can see into your yard. So it does feel nice and private. All right, let's walk over here. You can see what condition the turf is in. These are nice trees. They'll look even better once they grow more. So overall, it's not too bad. For some reason, it looks very worn right here. I don't know if it needs to get cleaned. It's weird. Just that little corner. All right. Again, there's the RV garage, regular garage, and here's the Casita entrance. Now, it's got its own long covered patio, which is really great. You can just imagine hanging out here, watching the kids play on the playground, so that's nice. Let's check out back here. Oh yeah, through there is the access to the kitchen. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, so there are gutters on the house. That's nice. You don't see that a lot in Arizona, and when we get our monsoons, you need them. There's the main house. All right, let's go check out. Oh, a little bit of a noisy fan. Let's check out this casita. It is a good size. Now, the setup is quite interesting. Curious to hear what you think. But you immediately, through the front door, you walk in and you're in this room. Is this a living room? Is this a bedroom? I'm not exactly sure. It could be either. I do see for like Ethernet connection, cable connection. And then you walk in here, there's another room. Is this a bedroom or another living room? There's no closet. So technically, in real estate, to have it be called a bedroom, there needs to be a room, a window, there's no window, and a door and a closet. So technically, this would be a bedroom. This would be closer to a bedroom. But let's go check out the rest. So we've got some nice built-in cabinets here. Here's the bathroom, toilet, vanity, and shower. Again, we've got those hard water stains. Can't get away from those in Arizona. That's why you need the water softener. So this ultimately would need to be replaced at some point. All right, now when we walk in here, we've got what feels like living room and kitchen. So this casita has a lot of rooms. I mean, really, you can set up those 2 rooms however you want. 2 bedrooms. But this is a good sized kitchen for a casita. So what is that? Oven. Okay, so oven. Is that a microwave? Oh, you know what? I don't think I see a microwave. That says, oh, it's a micro oven. Perfect. That's what I want to check. So that's great. So this is a microwave oven. This is an oven. Here's your dishwasher. Nice big window. I like that. Can look out, see the kids playing. What is this? Ice maker? Ooh, it is an ice maker. Let me show you. There you go. Ice maker that's currently not working or on, but tons of cabinet space. I don't know what this is. I think it's from mica. Yeah, this is not granite or quartz. But I like all the cabinet space. There's even a drinks fridge, wine cooler fridge. And then look at this big KitchenAid fridge. It is cabinet depth, so it's not very deep, but it's very big. So good size for the casita. Now I love the space of the casita. I just don't like how the design is. You walk through those 2 rooms when technically you should come in like here or back here, right? And then that way these rooms would be back here private instead of having people walk through your bedrooms. All right, now let's get to the amazing garage. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. This is huge. So I believe with this massive garage, you have a total of, it said 6-car garage. I think you could fit more because the front is 3 cars. I mean, let's be conservative. We'll call it 3 cars. But look, you can enter regular cars here, taller RVs over here. Wow, there's even storage. I didn't notice that earlier. I mean, this house has a lot of potential. I don't think I'm in agreement on the price. Got to check the comps now that I've seen the condition. But this house is in an excellent location. The fact that it's got this massive RV garage, this huge casita, I think it's 1,000 square feet, adds a ton of value to the house. Here's the view when you come out the garage. Got those amazing mountains. There's that RV gate I was showing you earlier. Oh, there's the door I was trying to get out of that wouldn't open. I think it's that one. But yeah, this is quite nice. It has pavers all the way from the RV gate to the RV garage. You even have extra land over here. So this house really has a lot of features. I liked the convenience of the stores being only 6 minutes away. The location is great. The schools are excellent. This is part of Deer Valley, which has some of the best schools actually in all of Arizona. All right, well, I'd love to hear what you think of the house. Wow, this house is absolutely stunning. I just love the casita, the RV garage, the land, the location. And if you're thinking of buying anywhere in Arizona, my team and I would be happy to help you. This is what we specialize in. And if you're thinking of relocating, let us know. We'd love to help out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.